So gusto mo magka-sistema, you want to be a better service professional, and yun, hindi ka na mahirapan maghanap ng clients. Well, this is a great, hopefully perfect video for you, but I know I'm giving great content here. Hi, my name is Jose Blanca, and ako ay isang service professional. Medyo balagtot Tagalog ko. Sorry about the tita jokes. But I've been a personal trainer since 2007. Most of my career was in Canada. Pero bisdak ko ba, I was born and raised in Cebu, and then I moved to Manila to study sports management in DLSU. Tapos nag-migrate ako sa Canada noong 2005. So yun, I've been siguro a personal trainer for almost 2 decades now. So it's a service industry. So kung ikaw ay isang service entrepreneur, solopreneur, na gusto palakihin yung negosyo mo, I'll share some tips that you can use kahit na hindi ka na sa fitness industry. Pero I think this would be better for someone in the health and wellness beautification industry. So hair and makeup, pwede rin photographer, videographer, ano pa ba? Nutritionist, physiotherapist, chiropractor, massage therapist, ganun. Pwede po itong makakatulong sa inyo. I also want to mention that I am an author as well. So as you can see here, okay, I've put out a book noong pandemic. Kasi paulit-ulit naman talaga yung mga sinasabi ko sa clients ko. So I decided to put up a book. This is pre-AI, by the way. So yun, I'm gonna share with you some tips kung paano lumaki and gumawa ng sistema para paulit-ulit na lang, in a good way, yung mga clientele ko. So I know what to do pag may mga prospects ako. I know how to sell, I know how to market. Marunong din ako ask for referrals. So may sistema talaga. Kasi may kasabihan, it's not the people that needs training or coaching as an entrepreneur, but it's their systems that you need to work on. So kung may mali sa sistema nila yun. Right? So I'll just relate that as a personal trainer. Pag may sistema yung client, mas obvious na they will get results sa nutrition, sa fitness program nila, lalakas sila, papayat sila, whatever it may be. It's because of the system that they follow. It's not really about the person that they are. So we want to look at your system for your business, not necessarily ikaw mismo. Okay? So I go through a system here that I do. So share ko lang sa inyo. First is bago ka pa lang, right? You're starting out as a service professional. So let's just relate it as a personal trainer, fitness coach dito sa Pilipinas. Because that's what I went through, okay? Although in Canada. So yung unang gagawin ko when I first started out was train friends. Practice muna, right? See if I like it. So if you're starting out in fitness, in HMU, hair and makeup. Ano ba yung HMU? Hair and makeup. U is up pala. Hair and makeup. Ayun, if you're a massage therapist, physiotherapist, well, yun, physiotherapist, you have to go to school, di ba, college. But, you train clients. Sabihin mo, hey guys, I'm thinking about starting a career here, so I'm gonna train you for free. I'm gonna do your makeup for free, your hair for free, or your photos, your videos for free. In return, if gusto mo yung services ko, you'll be part of my testimonials. Di ba, ang galing? So, una pa lang, you're trying them out, friends and family. They try you out. And then not only that, kahit na sabihin mo libre yun, there's no such thing as free, FYI. You will get them as a testimonial. So okay na kagad yun, diba? Before you even start putting yourself out there in the market, in the world, may testimonials ka na. Alright, so in other words, people can see what you've done so far and kind of trust those testimonials. So yun yung unang-una. All right? Try them out with your friends and family. Okay? And then the next thing you want to do is learn, by the way, a sales pitch. Okay? And kasi once you start marketing yourself, ako as a personal trainer, start marketing myself out there, pero walang sales system, hindi consistent yung consultation ko. Sayang lang yung oras ko, diba? Sayang lang yung ginawa kong pang-marketing. So it's just like saying to clients na parang, nag-workout ka pero you don't track your macros and calories. Sayang lang yung workout mo kasi It's just a feeling. It's not data-driven. Dapat talaga data-driven tayo dito. Lalo na if you're a solopreneur. Alright? As a fitness coach, data-driven tayo. But hindi tayo ganun sa negosyo natin. Okay? So, first, you have a sales system. How to accept consultations, ganito ganon. How to take calls, put them through a certain form. So one of the forms that we do is a PARQ. So physical awareness, physical activity readiness questionnaire. Yeah, and just to see how they are. Tapos, finding out what their pain points are. So asking those questions. That's another form. Tapos, making sure that it's a big problem for them. Because if it's not really a big problem, they won't get your services. Ganun lang kasimple. Sipin mo yun, for you, right? If you have a problem, kunwari, lakad ka to work every day. Laking problema nun, right? Pero kung malapit lang yung lakad mo, you won't really drive to work or, book a Grab or whatever it is, diba? Ganun din. You need to find out how big of a problem it is for your prospects or potential clients. Okay? If it's not big enough, wag mo na gawin yung consultation. Okay, that's another thing I want to say. Syempre, mga kabenta, dapat magbenta tayo. Don't think of sales as a bad thing. You have to sell your idea of fitness. I'm selling you the idea of personal training. It's not for everyone. And that's where the consultation comes in. Kaya ganun. Importante talaga. So you have to have a sales system. Tapa. One thing, a big problem I have with a lot of, when I first started out was, ang dami kong consultations. And then, ang daming hindi bumibili. So you might be doing that too. May mga consultations ka. Lalo sa fitness, mas malaking problema yan. I'm not sure about here in the Philippines, hair and makeup. Siguro they see your portfolio, they ask your rates. Mabilis lang siguro yung consultation, so okay lang. But based on my experience and what I know, usually pag fitness trainer, it's about an hour per prospect. E paano if you see 10 prospects a day, you spend 10 hours a day? Sobra siguro yan. Sige, fine. 10 a week. Ang dami na, no? You just wasted 10 hours. Tapos hindi sila bumibili. So, before you even actually do a consultation with them, dapat may pre-qualifying script ka. Okay? So this will tell you kung qualified sila or hindi. And again, we want to meet qualified people if they have the money. Okay? That's one importante. And budget and a few other things. Kasi kung wala silang budget, they'll never buy from you. That's an obstacle you can never overcome. Okay? And yes, it's unfair to you naman if you do consultations. Parang sasakay sila, magte-tester sila ng kotse just because they want to drive a nice car. It's unfair to the car dealership, diba? Kung papa-test drive nila sa lahat ng tao kahit wala silang budget. So, if sabihin ng tao sa'yo mo ang pera, of course not. Balik mo sa kanila. Why would you want to waste my time kung wala ka namang pera to afford my services, diba? So, selling is not a bad thing. Selling is, it's both ways. It's a two-way street, okay? So you should have a pre-qualifying script. You need to figure out if they're qualified or not. And then, if they are, they go through the sales pitch. So I said earlier, you need to have their sales pitch. Dapat memorize mo na yan. If they say this, ganito, ganon. And it's not, I used to think, it's so bad. But it's actually not a bad thing to sell and to have a system. It makes it easier for you and your client or potential client if you're a good fit for each other. Okay? Never try to sell for the sake of making more money. You have to find out if bagay kayo. Kasi I've done this before. Mistake ko before was selling to anyone. Tapos we were in a good fit. Can you imagine? Like she bought 48 sessions once a week. That's 48 weeks of training a client na hinard sell ko. Okay? So never hard sell. Pre-qualifying or qualifying a potential client is not just for your client, but it's also for you. All right? Kasi they'll say, binenta na hard seller talaga to siya. Ang pangit na experience ko. That's it. Ruwan na yung reputation mo. Yung reputation. Here, magtagalog pa minsan. Okay? So yun, before you even start marketing, you practice your sales pitch. Ideally with a colleague, a peer, so that you can practice on each other, give each other feedback. Know what it feels like to be on the other side na parang potential client ka. Alright? That's perfect. Kung wala, hey, here's you can hire me. I can definitely help you with that. I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. I've been helping coaches a lot. I grew my team with zero money. That's why bumalik ako dito sa Pinas kasi wala akong pera. I kept, saving there, tapos spending my savings. It became a cycle. And then naka-utang pa ako dun sa mga credit cards. And then sabi ko, ayoko na dito sa Canada kasi, I don't have close family there. So sabi ko, sige, I'll move back to the Philippines kasi never worked here anyway in my life. So I want to try it out. And thankfully, I started this business, which is HoliFit. I forgot to mention that earlier, which is, I was training clients dito in 2017, and then we kept growing and growing and growing. So I hired more coaches under me, hired more admin, and then eventually naging B2B kami. So in other words, hindi na ako naging one-on-one coaching, but I manage a team of coaches. Mostly fitness classes, wala nang one-on-one, for numerous reasons outside of this topic today. So yun, I could definitely help you with that. So yun, you have a sales, you mastered your sales speech or system, then you can start marketing. Okay? So, just like I said earlier, sayang naman if you're eating the right stuff, nag-groceries ka, nag-meal prep ka, tapos ang pangit pala ng workout mo. Or vice versa. Ang ganda ng workout mo, pero you're not eating right. Or you're not tracking your weights, you're not tracking your calories, you're not tracking your macros, you're not tracking your weight loss journey, your body fat percentage, your muscle mass, your strength gains. Sayang, diba? You need data to drive you towards success. All right? If it's business success or fitness success. Okay? So now you have that, then you can start on marketing. Okay? So, obviously you need to have a tracking for your sales. So what is your closing rate? For every 10 consultations that I do, FYI, pre-qualify them first if they can afford you or not. And there's a script for that, right? Figuring out, you actually tell them how much your rates are, your available times of the week as a personal trainer, right? I'm free every Thursdays at 3 p.m. And ganito ganon. Does it work for you? Yes or no? Yun. My rate is about this and that. Afford niyo po ba yan? Yes or no? And if they say yes, and okay na yung mga pre-qualifying questions mo, then you can book a consultation with them. Once you book a consultation with them, you find out through your sales tracking sheet what your closing rate is. So for every 10 prospects you see, you close 4. So ibig sabihin nun, 40% yung closing rate mo. Now, if you want 8 clients, how many consults do you have to do? 20, diba? So 10, 40, for every 10 consults, you close 4. I mean, 8 clients, you need to double that. Ganun lang kasimple, right? Ayun. So, sorry, just checking the time here. This is a raw podcast, video podcast. And I hope you like it, guys. So, segue ako dito sa lang. If you like it, the content, please like, share, subscribe to your colleagues, your friends. Comment below. Let me know what topics you'd like us to offer. And the more engagement I get, the more I'll invest to content like these. All right? So, it helps the algorithm. It helps me. Data will be given to me. It will drive me to invest more into this type of content, spending my time, spending my money to give you better content. Okay? All right. So, yun. We did the consultations. We have the sales tracking sheet. So, you get their name, you pre-qualify them. You put if, ito yung sheet. You put if you close them or not. If not, any objection. All right? So, I didn't have the time. I have to ask my spouse, whatever it may be. If you want them, magkano yun? What is the total amount? Okay? And the lead source. Importante. And where did they come from? Was it Facebook ads? Was it Google ads? Was it a referral? Was it, I don't know, a newsletter ad that you put somewhere, or it's a homeowners association newsletter, whatever it may be. Kasi once you start to see a pattern, most of my clients are coming from this lead source, then you should be spending more money there to gain more clients. Okay? Marketing should be a system as well. Dapat alam mo saan nanggagaling mga leads mo. And obviously, the more you get from there, the more you want to spend on marketing. Dami kong clients from Google Ads. Obviously, you put more marketing budget on Google Ads rather than Facebook or newsletter ng homeowners association or the local newspaper. Okay? All right. So once you've done that, You're good to go. Intermission lang, guys. Hirap magsalita tuloy-tuloy. So yun, you have to have a profile form. If you're a hair and makeup artist, if you're a videographer, photographer, you start to figure out what your niche is, right? Kasi you'll see all the customers. So you get, mga bridal, ganito, ganun. Or, ay, mga titos. Puro mga ano nila, right? You'll start to see that you're gravitating towards them or they're gravitating, this type of demographics gravitating towards you. So dapat dyan ka nagsuspend. Okay? Ayun. What else? What else do we have here? Yeah, so it's just a bunch of forms when you do the consultation and then you move on. After ng consultation, where do we go then? Yun. Sorry, while you're still in the consultation, you have to figure out what their needs are. You have to dig deeper. Something I like to do is ask them why 5 times. Why do you need a photographer? Because I want to get nice pictures. Why do you need nice pictures? Because I want to save this memory. Why do you want to save this memory? Because I think, wedding is a once in a lifetime thing. Why do you think? So keep asking like 5 times, siguro why, until you get to the deeper part. So as a personal trainer, I want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? I want to gain more self-confidence. Why do you want to gain more self-confidence? I want to find a partner. Bakit? Why? Why do you want to find a partner? I want to get married soon. Why do you want to get married? Because I think that will lead towards happiness and starting a family. Ayun, so you've dug deep into their needs. They want to start a family. They want to have they don't want to feel alone anymore. So yeah, and you use that to learn some. When you get healthier and fitter, you get more self-confidence. You'll attract the right person who cares about fitness and self-care. And this is why I can help you start your fitness journey. Get on, right? So dig deep, identify their needs. They don't want to hire a personal trainer. That is just a feature, ba tama? You want to find out why they need to hire you. So, we don't buy a hammer because we need a hammer. We buy a hammer because may kailangan tayong popokin. We need to put a nail on the wall or whatever it is. Gets? So don't think of why they need to buy a hammer. Think of what they need that hammer for. So, sa negosyo ko, don't think of why they need to hire a coach. Think of why. Ano ba yung ultimate, deepest thing they need a coach? It's to find a partner, get more self-confidence and self-respect. Ito, ganun. Okay. Next would be, importante to. Lalo na if you're solopreneur, and if you don't belong to like a commercial gym, right? Is a price chart, guys. So if you're a fitness coach, just like me, dapat consistent ka sa price chart mo just because sabihin mo, 1K per session. Tapos bilang, pwede ba 900? Oh, sige. Don't do that to yourself, guys. Kahit nasabihin mo may client ka, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Alright? Kasi that person will tell their friends na, ay, pwedeng tawaran yan. Okay? So stick to your prices. Have an Excel or Google sheet, right? A spreadsheet of your prices. And ganito din. If you want long-term clients, importante yan kasi that will predict your income. Okay? So just like buying at Costco or SNR dito sa Pinas. The more you buy, bulk, the cheaper it gets. Okay? So please, guys, sell with integrity. Pag may consultation, don't just say, you need 48 sessions. Sabihin mo, okay, based on the assessment, you need to lose about 10 kilos, and that's going to take about 10 weeks if you follow an exercise program, but let's just be conservative here. Let's see each other twice a week for twice the length of time. Para sigurado na I really help you get to that goal. Because there will be Christmas, there will be birthday parties, there will be celebrations where you let go of your diet. You'll get sick, whatever it is. It happens. All right? So you prescribe the goal. Don't sell them on how many sessions. Sell them on how long it will take them to get to their goal. Okay, guys? Please lang. And when they see that you have a price chart and when they see that you sell with integrity, mas magiging confidence sila sa'yo. They're like, wow, professional talaga to si Jose. Hindi lang yung bakal gym coach. Okay? So please, please, please have a price chart. When they see na, yun nga, may spreadsheet ka, may pinapakita ka, may printout, may laminate, you'll be like, okay, it's set in stone, it's tangible. Hindi siya yung, sige, pwede nang tawaran. Okay? So please do that. You deserve that for you and for all your clients. Okay? So that was a bunch of different tips right there. Okay? Hopefully na gets yun. All right, and then the next thing is... Wala na yung notes ko. Okay. So you present the prices. Now, ang kailangan mong gawin is asking for the sale. All right? I've been, actually, naisip ko lang to the other day. I've been presented before to join like network marketing or this and that. Nagpresent lang sila. Like, hindi ko nga alam they're presenting. Then they never even asked for the sale. Ang sayang naman ng oras, diba? But anyway, baka hindi mo magets, medyo tangent. But when you're doing consultation, obviously you're presenting to them. So, ayun. Ask for a sale. So, this is going to take 10 months or 10 weeks, twice a week. It's going to be 10,000 pesos. Are you ready to get started with me? Yes or no? Diba? Ganun lang kasimple. Huwag kang mahiya. That's why they're there to see you. Alright? Kung hindi lang mo afford yun, okay, ano yung ma-afford nyo? Although I don't want to prescribe based on your budget, and I want to prescribe based on your goal, we can meet halfway. Right? Not everyone has a budget for personal training. Would you like to get started today? They need a confident coach, okay? Huwag kang mahiya. I've even gone through saying, yes, you can afford personal training. Ang gastos mo, you bought the new iPhone. Do you actually need it? You bought mag wheels for your cars. Do you actually need it? You bought, bottle service, nightclub. Do you actually need it? In fact, it's pushing you away from achieving your goals. Kasi it's alcohol, it's ganito, ganon. Sabi na, no, it's bad for me. Okay? So don't be shy and ask for that sale. So yun guys, I'm just looking at the time. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. So you ask for the sale. Ayun. And then they might have some objections. That's the next step there. Kung may objections sila, you have to go through it. But if you did your job the right first time around, during the pre-qualification, dapat wala sila objections. Ano yung usual mga objections sila? I'll ask my spouse. I'll check on my budget. Ako, I'm not sure. Whatever it is. Ang tawag niya sa English is, it's a smoke screen. In other words, they're trying to distract you. They can't tell you the real reason behind it. Alright? I don't trust you that you can help me. Kasi wala enough testimonials of people like them. Alright? If she's a young mom who just gave birth, you don't have testimonials of that type of avatar. Paano malalaman na kaya mo? Kasi there are a lot of clients out there that have hired coaches before and they haven't seen results. Sa totoo lang, ang daming bakal coaches dito sa Pinas. So they're thinking to themselves, what makes him different or her different? Kahit hindi kayo nag-jive, that could be another thing, they don't trust you. Ayun, so that's why testimonials is very important. If the budget, I'm sure they have a budget, man. Like, dapat tinitingnan nila yun. And if they don't know their budget, even before your consultation, during the pre-qualification, you actually tell them, okay, I prepare na, ganito, ganon. Sorry, nagka-tangent ulit ako. Right? Prepare, it's gonna cost you this much, ganito, ganon. But coming back to the other thing, even me as a coach, I would tell them, okay, stop drinking, cut your budget towards a subscription to Disney Plus or all these streaming services so that you can put it towards healthier foods and personal training. Para kang financial coach talaga. And there's nothing wrong with that because you're telling them to take away their spending power on things that actually get them fatter, unhealthier, and put it towards your services, which is personal training, that will get you healthier and fitter. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, baka mahiya ka ngayon, but it's a mindset thing. And pag gets mo, hindi ka na mahiya. Okay? So you handle all those objections, and then you start training them. But before you even start training with them, you're going to say, all right, thank you, Jose, for signing this program. Before you start with our training session, is there anyone else just like you that I can help? All right, you have a mom, a brother, a sister, a girlfriend, a dad, neighbor, colleague who needs help to get healthier and fitter. Diba? Ask for referrals. If they trust you, they will start referring you. Kung wala silang kilala, you've planted that seed. Okay? And then the fitness journey begins. So yun lang naman guys, see how that system is really good. Kung wala kang sistema ngayon, comment down below. Let me know what your industry is, where you need help. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you. Contact me today if you need some coaching services. And let me know what next topic you'd like to talk about. Right now, it's mostly solopreneur service industry, specific to beautification, health, wellness. Okay, because that's where I am. And when I have enough clients there, then I'll start expanding out into more broad business coaching. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share this video to people that need content like this. And if I see engagement going up, I promise you I'll make higher quality content just like this. Thanks for watching, guys, or listening. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.